Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Kia in Ewing, New Jersey. This time to check out a 2023 Kia Niro SX Touring plug-in hybrid. We previously did the SX Touring hybrid, so today we're going to do a little bit shorter of a video and concentrate on the plug-in hybrid features. If you're interested in the more specific review, I'll put that Kia Niro hybrid review we did last week at the end of this one. So let's dig in. Starting out on the front end, like we saw on the SX Touring hybrid, LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, LED fog lamps, Kia badge, slight thin tiger nose grill instead of your standard looking tiger nose grill, and that big wide grill opening down below. As we move around, and we're going to try to do the exterior all in one shot, we have the same wheel and tire package as we have on the regular hybrid, with this 18-inch wheel, silver, gloss black, 225 on the width, 45 series sidewall, 18s all four corners. Car is front wheel drive. Full side profile of the vehicle as we step out looks exactly the same as the green one, except the aero blade on this car is body color and not black. So I wanted to give you a look at the difference between the two and how they look. This one a more conservative look, but a lot of gloss black along the wheel wells and along the bottom of the doors, which is going to take a beating as this car ages. As we move in, we have the charge port here for the plug-in hybrid. We're color matched on the side view mirror, LED turn signals, color matched on the front and rear door handles with some chrome trim. The left side fuel filler cap, up top color matched shark fin antenna, standard style sunroof. Back of the Niro, the same as the hybrid, with that low slung roof spoiler. Nowhere else to go with that rear wiper down below. The Kia badge in the middle. Snow white pearl metallic is the color for this one. Niro on the left. The PHEV or plug-in hybrid electric vehicle badge on the right. LED lights on the back as well. And our exhaust is down below on the right side, tucked up underneath. All right, we're under the hood of this plug-in hybrid Niro, and what do we got going on for a power plant? We got a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine with hybrid drive, electric motors, so gas and electric combined horsepower is 180 in this plug-in, opposed to 139 in the regular hybrid that we did last week. Torque is the same at 195 pound-feet. MPGEs 108 combined. Gas only combined mileage 48 miles to the gallon, a little bit less on the gas only than the regular hybrid Niro, and that's because these extra electric batteries make this car quite a bit heavier. Minimum octane rating on the engine is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gasoline. Charge port door, left front fender, push it, open it up. There's the charger. So if you're using a level 2 charger at home, you can charge up this battery in about 4 hours, and you'll get about 31 miles of EV only driving before that gas engine kicks in. Fuel filler cap is on the back, same side, so that makes it nice and easy. All right, we're in this Niro for 2023 to plug-in hybrid action. I thought the hybrid at just under $37,000 last week was a lot of money. Wait till you hear this. Kia Niro SX Touring for 2023 plug-in hybrid action. The way this one is optioned, $41,945. That is a ton of money for a Niro. So let's check out the interior. All right. Footbox, same as the SX Touring hybrid, aluminum finish on the dead pedal brake and accelerator, power seat for the driver, manual seat for the passenger, vegan leather interior, black, charcoal black, or charcoal gray, excuse me, is the official color. Looking nice. Door panel as we move inside, same as the hybrid with the soft touch on top. the aluminum, a lot of gloss black around that, flat black on the switchgear. We have the same thing going on the dash, the same 10.25-inch infotainment system that we saw in the hybrid with wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, driver profiles, all that jazz, right? We have heat and air vent panel with map and nav on this side, and then when you push the fan button, we will go to our heat and air controls. Dual climate, so it's a nice dual use of that screen. Down below, 2 USBs, 1A and 1C, a 12-volt wireless charging, heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, the dial for to go up and down this transmission, as well as heated seats and ventilated seats for the front passenger. The Kia key fob, as I'm going to show you. Here we go. Lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, and our panic button, as well as remote start. 2 cup holders, armrest, very small area in there for storage. Kia steering wheel, same as the SX Touring Hybrid, fake leather, Kia badge. On the left, we have our safety suite and cruise control, voice commands, and telephone controls on the right. Down on the side here, just like the other car, brighten and dim the dash, pop the trunk, pop the charge port, and then we have traction control off. Digital dash, as we saw on the other one right there, where you can go through the different drive modes that you may have, which is sport and eco, and that's all there is to it, just like the other one. Quick look here, 2 memory seats for the driver, and then we have power fold side view mirrors. So you hit the button, they fold in, hit it again, they fold out, and they'll also fold up when you lock the car, so that's a nice touch. We're in the back seat, plenty of room, same as the other car, heat and air vents, USBs in the back of the front seats for rear seat passengers, which is nice. And then on the door here, we have heated seats, 2 stages for both rear passengers, which is a nice touch in this Niro. And we have door pockets, seat pockets. And then as we pull down the armrest, nice soft armrest, 2 cup holders, looks good. Nice consistency of design, front to back, just like we saw in the other car. Tailgate has the same operation as the hybrid version, from the dash or from your key fob or right underneath the Kia button. You push that, nice electric assist on the way up, electric assist on the way down right here. Nice space here for storage. We have our charging cable here, as well as tire mobility kit, the extra wheel locks, carpeted floor mats. To put down the seats, all you have to do is push that button and throw them down, flip this, throw them down, and now we have a lot more space for those larger items, but the same storage as the hybrid version of this car, and it's for a small compact, subcompact crossover. It has some nice space. Here's a look at the window sticker. Feel free to zoom on in, check out, maybe I can zoom on in a little bit more for you. Go out, there you go, check out everything that is in this highly optioned 2023 Niro plug-in hybrid. Now let's get it out on the road, take it for a spin. All right, we are heading out of the dealership here in this 23 Niro SX Touring top trim plug-in hybrid for 42 G's. Now, I thought the regular hybrid SX Touring, which was fully loaded for that one, was big time money at 37. And now we got the plug-in hybrid action at 42. The full EV, from what I'm told, for Niro is going to be $47K. So when we get the full electric one, we'll certainly bring it to you. But these Niros are getting to be big freaking money. Maybe too big as far as money for a compact, subcompact CUV. Let me know in the comments what you think about what Kia's charging for these. Now, also, let me know in the comments what you're thinking about regarding that aero blade. We saw the green one had the black aero blade in the back, that black stripe, And some people said, ooh, I like that. Some people were like, oh, I don't know about that. This is all body color, much more conservative look, except for all that gloss black around the doors and the wheel wells. Let me know what you think about the arrow blade being body color. Also, please let me know what you think of the Snow White Pearl on here. I think it looks cute. Actually, with the body color arrow blade, it kind of looks familiar to me. Maybe Volkswagen Golf, but old Volkswagen Golf. Let me know what you think about how that looks and how it may compare to the old VW Golf. I'd be interested to see what you had to say. But what we're doing right now is we're going to do a ride. The last time we did the Niro Hybrid, we were getting on average about 53, but then on the way back, it really started coming up, and we finished our 10-mile drive in the Niro Hybrid at 60 miles per gallon for that 9.8 mile trip is what it wound up being in total. So now what we're doing here is we're measuring in EV mode, or excuse me, in eco mode. We're measuring our electric versus our gas mileage. And so when we look at this gas mileage, and I'm going to try to tune this in. We only have about 51 miles of total range on this particular car. There's not a lot of gas in it. And we don't have a lot of electric in this electric motor, unfortunately. There's only 2 miles left in the electric motor. So we're not going to get, I don't think we're going to get a true plug-in hybrid deal as far as miles per gallon per se. So right now what I'm doing is I'm looking around, see what my options are for, there we go. I finally got the average miles per gallon up so far, and what we're looking at. So, and how it's shifting between electric and power. Now, this has, if I forgot to mention, this has a 6-speed auto gear transmission, just like we saw in the Niro Hybrid. Same transmission. And right now, as we're zipping through a lot of these traffic lights, we are averaging 43 miles to the gallon in total. I'm going to try to reset from here, and we'll see if we can. There we go. We've reset from here because that was including other test drive average MPGs, so I don't want to mislead you on what I'm going to be getting on this particular trip. But you know what? The car feels heavier than the Niro Hybrid. Now, we have more horsepower at 180 versus 139, so that should make up for the weight of the extra weight of the car with these heavier extra batteries that are in here. But so the center of gravity in this car is a bit lower, and it's a bit sharper on the turning, just a skosh. You might not even be able to feel it if you hadn't driven the cars close to one another. Given a skosh, a little bit better. But the ride is smooth, right? There's no creaks, there's no rattles, there's no problems at all in this ride. So that's good to know. We are going to make a right-hand turn here, and we're going to head up, and we're going to do a merge onto the highway here in a couple miles, and then we'll start heading back down towards the dealership to see how things are going with our gas mileage. And believe me, stay tuned at the end of this video, because I am going to give you a video shot of the dash that's going to show you the total miles of the trip and what our average miles per gallon were on the trip in this Niro plug-in hybrid. But the question I want to answer, partially with this gas mileage reading, is going to be, and that's something I'd like you to let me know what you think, is this plug-in hybrid worth $5,000 more than the regular hybrid? Because the way these are spec'd, and you got to remember, these are both top trim specs. The SX Touring is the top trim on the Niro. So 37 to 42 for this car. Is it worth the extra $5,000 for the plug-in? That's what I'd like to know from you at the end of the video, when I give you a shot of the dash. So don't, after I sign off for the video, don't turn the video off. There'll be a little bonus action that's going to give you a shot of this dash. Now, as we merge onto the highway, it is nice and simple. This 180 horsepower is bringing me on and merging very, very easily. No problem at all. We're now up to 70 miles an hour and zooming down the road. No problem. Piece of cake. Right now, just so you know, we are 2.1 miles into this trip, and our average miles per gallon, now this is electric and gas combo because it's a plug-in, is right now at 103 miles per gallon. That's just totally ridiculous. It's going down now as we are traveling highway speeds, and the engine is running a little bit harder. Now we're down to 91.7, now to 84.4. So it is coming down now as we hit the highway, but we're going to get off and we're going to start heading back towards the dealership. Nice turn in, nice handling into the corner there. We took that at about 55 and it behaved really well. That's low center of gravity, helps this little Niro corner a lot better than, you know, than the regular hybrid, because it is, like I said earlier, heavier. I got to get in front of this big dump truck. We have a standard sunroof. At this kind of money, I would like to see a panoramic sunroof action in this Niro. It should be available because this is not a two-tone. Like I mentioned in the previous review, if you have a two-tone Niro, you can't get the sunroof. But since this is not two-tone, it's all white. It has a sunroof, but I'd like a panoramic. I mean, I'd like it all. Frankly, I'd like the panoramic roof here rather than a standard sunroof. I think that would make it look even that much better. And I think I'd like to have the whole roof, you know, the panoramic would go across the whole roof, which would be a real cool touch when looking at it from the outside. At least that's my view. So now, as you can see, all this traffic piled up coming the other way. We finally got off this awful road. So we're gonna start heading back down towards the dealership. Right now we are 4.4 miles in, average MPG 68.2. I want to thank Ciocca Kia in Ewing, New Jersey for giving the channel access to this 2023 Niro plug-in hybrid SX Touring trim. I want to thank all of you for watching this video today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone. Back at the dealership, total trip 7.8 miles. Average miles per gallon, that's electric and gas combined, 61.8. Quite big question is it worth it? Let me know.